Hello, everyone. My name is Emma Adams, and I'm going to talk about ethical persuasion from Chapter 2 Historical and Ethical Foundations. Persuasion, as the literal definition, is the action or fact of persuading someone or being persuaded to do or believe something. While, yes, that is true, but diving deeper, our text highlights that rhetoric, which has been said to be invented by ancient Greece, is the art of public persuasion. The use of language and argumentation to address audiences for influencing. We have all heard about Aristotle, ethos, logos, pathos, Plato, the sophist, through our text, but that's not what I'm going to focus on. The most interesting to me was the ethical persuasion. From our book and text definition, ethical persuasion is how ethical persuaders affirm the dignity of each person and they treat the audience members as free and autonomous agents. They present facts and opinions fairly and provide different perspectives on the issues. It gives the audience a choice to accept or not, rather, which would be coercion if they didn't give the audience the choice to accept the message. But when one thinks about persuasion, they usually don't have a positive connotation to the act of persuading or being persuaded. I think a lot of people correlate it to propaganda, lying, and so on. Ethical persuading allows the audience to choose whether or not they agree with the persuasive argument. They are seen as free and autonomous, and facts and opinions are fair. Both sides of the arguments are presented in a respectable and knowledgeable way. The individual persuading is treating their audience with respect and fairness, so the argument is not seen as coercion. For example, some friends and I were going out to a concert and we wanted our other friend to go as well. They were on the fence about going out because they didn't know the music or everyone going, so they thought it would be awkward if they went. I told them all the reasons of why they should come out to the concert with us, regardless if they knew the music, but because we were all going to have a good time and it's better than staying home all alone. I told them that ultimately it was their choice on whether or not to come, and they decided to come out to the concert with the rest of the friend group, and we all had a great time. I remember them telling me that they were glad that I persuaded them to come because they would have been home alone all night. From that example, I gave them all the reasons of why they should have came out with us, but also told them that it was their choice. If I would have said that they had to come out with us, as in not giving them the option, it would not have been ethical persuasion at all. And so, in conclusion, ethical persuasion is not something that anyone needs to think is negative, because the persuader usually always has the audience's best interest in mind. The audience has free choice in whether or not to agree what's being told to them, so therefore it is ethical. If your argument has emotion and passion in it, the more likely to get positive feedback from the audience. Like example I told my friends all the reason of why they should come with us and how much fun we were going to have. That sparked emotion in not only me, but my friend as well, and that's why they decided to join us. Ethical persuasion can be used for anything, whether it be school, work, or in your social life. As long as you have your audience's best interest in mind, there's endless possibilities. Thank you.